Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. It's our first season in the Asia-Pacific Supercup, and we are, 9 races in and 3 to go. So, yeah, actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9 races in. So there's 12 total races. We've got 3 to go. Overall, we're doing pretty good. 4th place overall as a team. We also have the 4th place driver. We're a long ways away from first place, as far as points. But we're in the mix of everybody else pretty much. Not too bad for our first season in. I actually expected 8th or above. My personal expectation was 9th. I wanted to avoid relegation, and we've definitely knocked that out of the park. So good to see. Now, the one thing I have done is, made a little bit of a mistake with some of my spending and things like that. And I just haven't been able to improve my parts as much as I would have liked this season. So really not really setting this up for a huge improvement next season, unfortunately. So we'll see what we can do, though. We'll figure out if we can come up with some way to come up with something here towards the end of the season here. Anything here I need to look at? Not really. We'll accept the interview. Thoughton Motorsports DeGraff had a bit of a disaster in that race, finishing down in 9th. What is your analysis? We'll say he got unlucky. That's fine. I mean, he's going to be more inclined to come after us if we wanted to pick him up, but I think we're pretty happy with our drivers. Everything else looks good here. Looks good. Pit crew. You're pretty tired. How are you looking on mistake percentage? Yeah, you got some pretty big mistakes. Got a couple people actually that are pretty tired right now. I guess we'll hire a couple more people. Anybody that just jumps out at me? We got Jack and fixing. We got Jack and refueling. We specifically need tires and refueling. Tires, refueling. That one's not terrible. Sure, we'll go with you. And then... we need rear jack and we need front jack. Rear jack, front jack. There's a front jack, there's a rear jack. That's going to be okay, I guess. Spending a little bit more money on these guys than I would have liked. I mean, the pit crew was something that was actually patched in. If I remember, after we started this season, or at the very beginning or something like that. Or maybe it was like towards the end of last season or something like that. So it's still relatively new. We haven't been doing pit crew for very long. They definitely add an extra cost to everything. So that's definitely something. Which one did I grab? I grabbed the one that was good at front jack. So we need the rear jack. Which would be you. And we'll just swap you guys in. Really? You swap those guys in? Is that really what's going to be best for us? I don't think so. I thought it would swap in a little bit more intelligently than that, but it did not. So, you're actually better at, that's exactly what it did, is it, there we go. I just need to swap those two back around. Tires and fixing down here is not great. Not great at all. Not much I can do about it. He's not good at much else. I could hire somebody else, but I'd rather not. But I think we're okay. We'll be all right. The mistake percentage is pretty low overall, so I think this will be fine. 8th best on the grid. Yeah, not a great pit crew by any means. All right. Anything I wanted to do with our... What are we doing on our car? We're currently repairing, so we'll check that out if we're done. There's car repairs right there. And let's go check out what we're going to be improving. So we're improving those parts right now, which is fine. Yeah, that'll work. Focusing mostly on reliability, which will be done pretty quickly, and then we'll have all this stuff on performance, which is fine. Actually, we're not doing reliability work. Oh yeah, that's it. Never mind. We weren't doing reliability work here, which that's actually a risky part, so we don't care about the reliability that much. So that's fine. Do we have enough money to buy? We have 1.5 mil per race. We got 3 races left. We need 4.5 mil total. So we're actually a little bit short, but we are about to get another sponsor, so that's going to be helpful. Okay, there's the reliability work. We do have the 3 sponsors available. So, up front, it's not too bad. 15 race length though, goodness, but it's a really good, solid one. I mean, this one's effectively worth, what, 6.5 mil compared to 1.5 mil over here. This one's worth 3.9. But, I mean, 15 races is a long time. But only 4 more races than this one, and worth, you know, what, 5 times the amount, almost 4 times the amount, something like that. So yeah, I guess we'll grab this one. It's not as much of an upfront payment as I would have liked, but that per race is going to help us out a bit, I bet. We're really on the bubble right now. We do have 1 more race left on this one, so we'll be able to get something from that. Really can't spend any more money right now, unfortunately. All right, all the work should be going to the performance, which is fine. Yep, that'll work. That will work. Really? Our reserve driver is planning on retiring. I mean, the biggest reason we have her is because she's a mentor, helps other teammates improve faster. The rest of his stuff is just kind of irrelevant. It's unfortunate that she'd be thinking about retiring, though. Yeah, we can always get somebody else. She's relatively cheap, if I remember right. Vancouver, a little bit of chance of rain. We snag some of the most lucrative sponsor deals around. The rest are struggling to keep up with us. I mean, the sponsors are really going to be what's really going to help us out in the long run. Right now, I mean, that helicopter pad is really paying off, I think. Where are we on? Let's go home. I mean, sponsored, number 1, easily. So that's good to see. It's more money. More money means more improvements at other places. I just got to be a little bit smarter about what I improve and do a better job of improving our, next year's car if we really want to advance at all. Plus, I need to kind of keep an eye on what spec parts for the next bracket up, just to make sure that I don't, put a whole lot of investment in things that will just turn into spec parts. Sequential pit stops mooted for 2021. Also due to debate whether or not to force pit stop jobs to happen in sequence. Size of the crew itself will not change from current rules, but not being able to do some jobs simultaneously. Oh, actually, I see what I meant. I was like, in sequence. I thought that meant like one car, then the next car. That's like a completely different deal. This is saying the actual actions on it, like change tires, then change fuel, then change whatever, or repair things, will happen in sequence, not in series. Or in series. Is that right? Simultaneously? Series? I think I'm saying that right. I can't remember. No, series would be the same as sequence, right? Concurrently is, I guess, the word I'm looking for. Which is fine. I mean, if this happens, then it just happens for everybody. It's not a big deal. All right. Man, we missed that just by such a small margin. I mean, I would love to keep going for this. You know what? We have enough money, just barely, but I think we'll have enough money, especially with the new sponsor coming in, to finish out the season, as long as we don't touch anything else. So I think on that note, let's go for it. Because if we get this, then that's another part we can build. So you know what? It's worth it. All right. I think Shin or Lao should still have the best parts, I believe. Yes, you got the best part there, best part there. That's a spec part. It's relevant. Best part there and best part there. So yeah, you're good. And then, oh, you can actually take this part, Shin, because it is a little bit better. Not much, but it's something. You're actually angry now? How did you go? Did I look at that wrong? Oh no, you were already angry. That's weird. I guess it just updated. Whatever. Sorry, Shin. You're just not as good as him right now. I still want to keep you around. I want you to be happy, but we really need to have the best chance possible to get a solid finish here. Kind of an interesting looking track. Canada. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. Again, doesn't really matter here, so that's fine. Car setup. Come up with something semi-okay. Handling looks good. Speed balance looks good. Tire choice will go super soft. That's fine. Yours is actually already looking pretty solid. Kind of right down the middle of everything. All right, go 2D, send out, and send out. And 12x. Pretty short track, actually. Bring you both back in. All right, we got a grade already. That's not too bad. I'll take it. All right, downforce. Let's go up this direction a little bit. Handling something like that, although we need to keep the speed balance pretty close to the middle. I'll get it off a little bit though, just see if we can chase that excellent. Try something like that. We might have gone a little too far in the handling, but that's okay. Surprised we missed the downforce, but as much as we did, it's not like it's that much there anyway. Let's bring it up a little bit. Handling is way off. Speed balance, okay. Okay, let's try that. It's at least going to get us some result. We'll figure out which direction to go after that. That's going to bring you both back in. We got a great, okay, good. So at least we got a grade on you. Actually got an improvement across the board, so I'll take it. Let's see if we can chase in excellent or something like that. Good. That was okay, that's good. So we'll come up a little bit more. And then that was very poor, that was okay. So handling needs to go, I guess, keep going down that direction. Something like that. Might be a little bit much on the speed balance, but something along those lines I think is going to be okay. Oh, we lost our excellent, or our great, I mean. Well, then we'll go the other direction. All right, poor to good. Keep going that direction a little bit. And then good to poor. Handling goes the other direction. And then speed balance goes great. Needs to go up just a smidge. It's not much change on the handling like I'd like, but go with something like that. All right, go, go, go. A lot of other people using the Ultras. I think we'll bring them in one more time, then we'll let them race out the last little bit. Ah, we got an excellent over here. Perfect. Excellent and a great. That is good to see. All right. Very poor. Okay, good. So handling. Goodness, I don't know how I'm going to get the handling any further without going like maybe tires and stuff. Let's see. Okay, good, great. Okay, good, great. So yeah, I mean, excellent will be up this direction a little bit. Let's go down like that. Something like that. Keep the downforce where it's at. Ah, that's what I like to see. Good stuff, Lau. So probably just a smidge more on the downforce to try and get the excellent there. Hopefully we didn't go too far off the balance and stuff. There we go, something like that. Probably not enough, but we'll see. Alright guys, just race it out. See what happens. See where you guys rank. Gearing seems right. Handling is better. Last place. So, yeah, overall, I don't know that third place finish that we need for the sponsor is really going to happen on this track. That's all right. Not too big of a deal. Only costs us like $200,000 by not doing that, so not that big of a deal. It's hard to know till we actually get in here how good it's going to be. Excellent, excellent, great, great, excellent, excellent. I'll take it. I will take it. Now, we weren't on ultras, but we were the worst of even of the super soft, so, you know, that's something. Oh, it's going to be raining. Well, rain can make everything different, so I don't know. Maybe we won't throw it all complete out just yet. All right, race trim and risk taker's fine. Could have our intermediates wear more slowly, but it's going to be all right. Car setup. I'm not going to change it, but I am going to go ahead and save it, though. Tire options, we will start you off, I guess, on inners. And yeah, inners it is. Fuel options, we'll give you one less, that's fine. Same for you, we'll save yours. And same as you, inners. Fuel is fine. 31 laps, though. Goodness, it's a lot of laps. It's just such a short track. Definitely weight stripping. Now that will make a bit of a difference. Being able to weight strip, that's, you know, pretty heavily. Apply it to the car, drop it down to 10%. Man, that nurse is so good. I probably should go ahead and get nurse for both my drivers, to be perfectly honest. It's such a good thing to have. It's like almost double the performance gain just from doing this. Looks all right. Alrighty, guys. Let's go get it done. Are we starting even close to the top? No. Man, we're both like 10th. What is going to be like last place? 16th? Not too good. Back to 2D. There we go. Or 3D, I mean. Alright, come on, guys. Let's go and watch Lau. He's our prize. Guy that's going to have the best chance of doing anything, although not looking great yet. Actually, drop him back more. Never mind. Cheese decided to sneak up there after all. Lau's doing a little bit something now. Not much. Come on, guys. Get out of the mix. I'm going to drop you guys back down to high for now. Come on, Lau. Keep going. Get up there. Water is actually going to maybe die off a little bit for too long after by the first pit, looks like. Lau's form is terrible right now. Actually, Cheese as well. Come on, guys. Get up there. They're fighting each other. It's not good, guys. Keep going a little bit longer on the harder attack. Mostly because it's just such a small track. Alright, we'll drop you guys down a little bit, settle you in a little bit. Got a few laps to go. Water is really starting to die off for sure. Really want to get at least 10 laps out of you though, because 31 laps, we need to get at least 10 per. I mean, technically a little bit more on one of them, but that is the goal. Yeah, it looks like around lap 10, 11 will be perfect to come in, swap out the tires. Come on, guys, keep going. How cold is it? 66, pretty cool. 0.4, 0.0. Man, our form is absolutely terrible. I mean, it's looking like the sponsor objective we picked is irrelevant because I don't think we would have gotten our other sponsor objective. Maybe technically Lao would have been 13th. If we finished right now, that is. Alright, come on. Can you make it 10 laps? Come on, guys. 10 laps. Technically, I want you to go more than that, but come on. Yeah, we'll pit soon. Not yet, though. I really need you guys to get at least one more lap out of this. Come on, guys. Alright, go ahead and plan your pit. And we are going to swap you in for... I think we got to go straight to Super Softs. I mean, we just don't have enough laps left to chance the Ultra Softs. There'll be 21 laps. We'll fill you up. Let's go 11.5. It's going to be fine. Parts conditions are fine. And we'll go fast. All right, Lau, you got to make one more lap after this. Actually, I think you can go a little bit harder on your engine mode. Burn through some gas. Go and schedule your pit. Again, Super Softs. Fuel options. Yeah, we'll go 11. A little bit more than 11. It's going to be fine. Just go 12. Just to give it a little bit of cushion. Just want to be safe. If we put less fuel in at the very end, that's going to be fine. It doesn't really matter what we go with. We'll go balanced, I suppose. A little bit safer. Alright. Let's put you on attack. Did a pretty early pit, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and calm you down just a smidge. A lot of people in front of us still need to pit, but they're going to be able to get in and out pretty quickly. A lot of other guys went ultra tires as well, so if they got better wear, they're going to be able to run those longer and really get ahead of us. Let's go and calm down a little bit on the tires over here. Same for you. Let's go and calm down a bit on the tires. Actually, we're going to have to calm down a lot more on the tires. Come on. Keep pushing on the engine, though. I think we're going to be okay there. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is going to be a little bit of a throwaway race, unfortunately. It's not really getting in a position to do anything. we'll keep it going on the high on the engine. It's the only chance we got of doing anything here. Let's bring you back up to neutral for now. It's going to be fine. You as well. Man, Laos down at 17th. Actually, Cheese and higher in a better spot. We gotta get past lap 20 before we want to pit her. Technically gonna rain a little bit more towards the end here, so the longer we can keep you out, maybe finish off on some inners, might be alright. I don't know if we can make it one more lap with you. I think we need to try, though. Especially if we're going to have to swap to inners here. It looks like we will want to. Alright, one more lap. Let's go ahead and pit you now. Swap you in for some inners. It's barely going to be wet. I mean, technically, these other ones are technically good on a little bit of water. I don't know. We'll do the inners. It's going to be fine. Alright, Locke, keep it up. Alright, Lau. Can you make it one more lap around? Oh, it's not going to rain that much. I don't know. Lau, I'd like you to try and make it one more lap around. It's a bit of a risk, but I'd like to try. But what do we put on you? I mean, it's going to just barely blip up on water and come back down again. So I guess we can stay out on some regular tires. It's only going to be 10 laps remaining. 9 laps remaining when we're actually done. I don't think we can keep the ultra softs going long enough. So I think we go super softs, maybe push them a little bit further. Let's go 10 just so we can keep pushing the engine, or pushing the gas a bit more. I don't think it really makes any difference here whatsoever. Well, we're in 6th, but we still haven't pit, so doesn't really mean anything. I had a refueling mess up. I'm going to put you on overtake and attack. How are you already on? Oh, because it's not really wet. I mean, I knew it'd be a little bit, but I didn't think it'd be that much. I actually wasn't even paying attention to you. I've been paying attention to Lau over here. Crazy. It's just not wet enough for you. Yeah, we gotta swap in some tires. We will. Yeah, I couldn't really see how much it was going to get up there. I mean, I thought maybe it would keep going up. So I took a little bit of a risk with her just because of the timing of when we had to swap the tires in. But we definitely could have got out on the quicker tires. No big deal. I mean, we weren't really counting on her to be the one that's really bringing it home for us anyway. Let's get you one more lap, and then we'll go ahead and pitch you in. Maybe put some ultras, just run you out for a little bit. Something. Yeah, let's go and pitch you in. Yeah, let's get some ultras. Why not? Just to say. Be 3 laps remaining. We got plenty of fuel. We'll be all right. Just a quick tire change. Technically, she's not in last place, which is crazy to think about. Let's go down to medium for now. Yeah, I mean, we still wouldn't have gotten the other sponsor objective anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant that we went for the more, you know, payout one. Last lap. I don't think it really matters, but we'll do what we can. Well, we technically did get the... We actually got 12th. So we would have gotten the other sponsor objective barely right there at the end. I'm still okay with the decision to go for the more risky one, though. Because, you know, every once in a while we get to one of these tracks and it just turns out to be one that's good for us for whatever reason. This one definitely was not one of them, but occasionally we do get those. 12th spot. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, there's no points there, obviously, but we're still holding on to our 4th spot for Lao, 4th spot for our team. So really nothing's really changed at all. I mean, the driver form was just atrocious on that one as well. Didn't really help at all. All right, well, that is that. Only cost us 1.1 mil, which is good to see. Like, even without getting the bonus. I mean, if we got the win, that sponsor money, it actually would have been a profitable race for us. That's going to be crazy to see. Actually having profitable races. Yeah, only 1.1 mil. We got 2 to go. We actually could, even with without getting any sponsor money whatsoever beyond what we've already got, we could actually go ahead and go for building something else. So that is a good thing to see. But anyway, that was our save. 2 races to go. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.